So, Kelsey Conway. I feel like whenever I cover anything about her or talk about her, half the community dislikes her, calls her a TMZ reporter, doesn't believe anything she says, and very much says, she's just posting something to post something. The other half of the community likes her. So it's always interesting whenever I cover anything she says for that reason. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. In talking to a few people today, I learned the Bengals plan to fill Mike Hilton's nickelback cornerback role with Josh Newton. Okay. So this whole point of this offseason was we were going to see Dax Hill go to the slot role, and Josh Newton would be the outside corner right behind DJ Turner and DJ Turner and Cam Taylor-Britt. So that's a little bit interesting of a change. That means Dax Hill will start outside. Hill certainly has flexibility to go inside, but right now the plan is Newton. And I think across the board, especially if they plan to put Dax on the inside, they're probably going to do rotations with Dax on the inside and Fig Newton on the outside. I love this for Fig because he gets more play time across the board, and I think, he needs to be in the game as much as possible, especially when it comes to his skill set. Fig Newton is really physical. He's a physical cornerback. He's good when he gets his hands on you. And what's funny is that's pretty much perfect for a slot player. His run support game is amazing, and he's learning and getting better at coverage. He's learning, obviously, speed-wise, he's pretty good. He's not the fastest cornerback, but he's pretty good. But again, across the board, it actually makes a lot of sense for him to be a slot corner. It actually is a really good fit. I'm kind of upset that Dax isn't going to get that shot right away. But at the same time, this is just a report, and they're going to see how it looks in preseason. And I'm sure they're going to put Dax out there at slot. They're going to put Fig out there at slot and see which one does better, right? So, again, this is just kind of like the going rumor right now. This is the going what people are thinking. But at the same time, yeah, this does kind of speak the end of the Mike Hilton era. Because if you're thinking about replacing his job and you have two candidates that you're most likely going to rotate, you're probably not going to bring back Mike Hilton. Because other than slot corner, you can't have Mike Hilton as an outside corner. You'll get absolutely toasted. Like, that's not even a chance in bloody heck. So, outside of that, then, you can't put Mike Hilton at linebacker. He's not big enough to be a linebacker. You can't put him at safety. So, really, there's nothing else you could use Mike Hilton for. So, any chance of Mike Hilton coming back here probably would be all she wrote. Especially as of now, if they are going to go ahead and go with Josh Newton and Daxo at slot corner. Now, this does mean that we potentially could be drafting a cornerback in this upcoming draft. Especially now if we're going to utilize these guys as rotations at the slot. Now, of course, she does say that Dax would start on the outside. But the theory here would be that you're probably going to rotate them as much as possible. Kind of keep everyone fresh and also kind of get that new guy in that slot role, see which one plays better. But there's always a chance now that you draft another cornerback because you want someone who would be behind, Fig Newton or DJ Turner or Cam Taylor-Britt and obviously Dax Hill now. So you want someone else in there and in rotation. So I don't think we're going to take a cornerback like in the first or second round, especially if we take Starks in the first round safety-wise. So I think we'll probably end up taking a cornerback maybe 5th or 6th round. But it's definitely an interesting concept. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, man. I'm excited to see Fig Newton get more play time. That's what I will say. I think he's going to be an excellent player. I think he's going to be an absolute superstar for the foreseeable future. And, it was a home run hit when we got him. And I'm just excited to see what else he can contribute to this team. That's pretty much that. We do have a young secondary, though. So it's like we're in this weird spot where I know some people want us to trade for Jalen Ramsey. Chad Johnson put it out there, and there are a lot of people who think we should, giving us an extra outside cornerback. And also more veteran presence. Obviously, now that we're not going to bring back Mike Hilton, it sucks that we're not going to bring him back. Okay, I love Mike Hilton personally, and I wanted him back on this team. So it does suck that we're gonna, this is kind of officially nail in the coffin. I don't know if Jalen Ramsey is a move though, just because of his contract being so ridiculously crazy and way too much money. But I don't know. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace.